No, see about peace 104.3 FM Sunny Ghana this year. Yamamunina Joe S. Simon Makwabe be Mraso say ye dear numero no sia kase bono eba makwe mu ni ye kai wo say ensemi obesan enye bietie wo okay 101.7 FM afa neat 100.9 ye nyina no ye wo Ship House Abeka Junction enkran na kopie mu wa Santamante mu nso ye hello 101.5 FM so stations ne dawson ena enwumre omofa yensem yi ato apete na de ebedi mu akotini bi ene se yenya ntie se kede fire station tender ni omudi dum jani bi ne car no akwa akonya akwanhia ewo twenkwanta nothing so National Paralympic Committee ede krata ababonte omuchire mu se ensema ene na momframem omuchire se omunkrofo a chese yede omukọ Norway omedwane ne ade no omo atro ensem bi afa ho ayebekọ ni yakwa akohunia ewomu Ochihene osajefo amwetio for penyi edi atompanyufo enim se ebeya nkomofa emre bi emra se de ebeya awofo omundi omasede so enfhwe omomo omoto omajeje mu no ombetimi di omonsa to omaketu ya so se de ebeya sa sika no ye de behwe enkoda no amom yiedie no etimi SCP Penyi ana wotine dwem Emma Ghana Christian University College of Council a say okọ na homigye mu Waden sembia tudwa wochire mu se wose aban eboa na suapon ahodo eye ankrankra woye memu no ombetimi ama omonso adwuma na omoye no etintim ewoye memu we ni nsembia ka ho ne ede ba beso mu se no nsia bremu kase ebo akenkan for eye me we de me nko ana me kan abena beyiye nyano afeye bera yensem no emu Yenya ntie se eye kede fire station tender ka ya omudi dumje adwumekuo ka na omotai ede kokodundum jano yenya ntie se de ewo kede no sei enya akwanhia na ensu ana eso no eye be 2000 gallons and ase 9000 liters no mo sei na eje bia to otwen kwantam potem honom enu ntika no chese se de na esi dirimika ekwa akohwe dumja se de bi ombetimi age abanfo nkwa abo ejapade ho ban no ene se akwakonya enkwanhia ka number no eye FS 438 na yanentie se fire officers ahodo be enson a no omo card nim se omunyina eprepra dendenden a yede omo akwakogu ayasa bia omo je ayahwe na abro omo ne yamanebofo Michael Akrofi etwetwe nkomo no omo kire mu se omo nim adekopotia enam so ema akwanhia no esiye nemom yesi nsu a atofiti enra besi ne no amakwan ne so ayetruye enti ebi America na no omudie no so mbekwa akohwe adumja ne nam so a ema sa akwanhia no esiye ni nyina mu no ye ne administrator eye Achim Kede station wadano ADO1 David Ohene atwetwe nkomo amodin sei eto yenim.
When we got to the scene, what we saw, there was skidding on the road. And of course, we can see the fire tender lying over 10. And we went over, our men were not in there. We were told that they actually came out of the car themselves. So with a little help from people who saw it first. 7 of them. But when we got to the hospital, we were told that they've sent them. We only found 5 of them. Of course, the driver and then the officer in charge who were in the front seat, their side was badly damaged. There was blood in there. So we were not happy with it at all. We couldn't even find them in the hospital before we were told that they were taken to Kede Government Hospital. So there were 2 hospitalizations. We were talking Kede Government Hospital. We had 2 of them, the officer in charge and the driver. And then Akwitia St. Dominic that has the other crew members. That's 5 of them. Now the injuries, you are not seeing them, but you are it's internal injuries. Like they are all wriggling pain, some complaining chest, neck. The colors and all that was stripped with our necks and some of them are
ADO1 David Ohene assigned the twaso biem na we okasa efa de nam so a ema akwanhie yi esiye na afei aso se omutimi kodum jano ejana nkomu kodum enam so ma akwanhia ne siye anasa omuntimi no de ho nsem eto yenim.
For the car is very damaged, very bad shape. We are not actually sure that it will come up to the road anytime soon. No, very, very much damaged. This car carries 2,000 gallons of water and about 9,000 liters of water. So you can see how heavy it is. And this morning it rained. So if you ask me how, for the few questions we asked them was that because of the weight of the water in that car, they were negotiating a particular curve where it skid off. and then they overturned, and then out they went, and that's exactly what happened. So the car is in a very bad shape. I don't think that we're coming back on the streets anytime soon. So we could not proceed. You see, those we were actually going to save life and property over there now. So we will call on the nearest fire station, that is Asamai or something, to proceed.
Any administrator at Chimkede Fire Station, Wadano, AD01 David Ohene Ena, Wane Yamanebo for Michael Akrufi, Edisa Enkomoi. National Paralympic Committee of Ghana Edekrata Ababontin na enche bia enenamo framem amayabo amaniempo ediatuja se eye timubi Paralympic team bi a chese aban hwe ye de omukọ Norway so omunkwa akensie omudi omuti adom eso medwane na akwakoye nsem bebre ne nam social media so eno na ama National Paralympic Committee of Ghana edekrata ababonten a omupese omudi nchiremu etudwa efasa asem no ho na omuchiremu a eye krata ababonten anasem ensem ene nam mframemu no nokure bia enim omusi enye nokure enipa na yede omukọ Norway so omunkwa kensi omuchire so omuka National Paralympic Committee of Ghana ho no omuchiremu a enye nokure omunnim omu wo baabia ena afin so omudi atudwa se omu National Paralympic Committee of Ghana omuni Norwegian Embassy no enkosen sign krata bia so omudi omunkrofo ekọ Norway amomu akwa kensie omuso omukro omunkwa kensie bia wo Norway da ena omunyo omadwen se omu ba bekwa kensie bi nso wo Norway enu nti team na omukọ ye no omunka wo mo ho ompese obia enya ne ntiase a say omode krata na ba bonten omopese obia hunu se omu National Paralympic Committee of Ghana ene nkrofo na ekọ ye no team na ekọ ye no kaso bomu bia ni omuntem omuni momu wo baabi omunka omutim ne ho enye omuni omusoso ene ye adwuma kwan bia so a ompese Ghana de hye enya ne ntie sa nipa ya ka omu ho asemi enya de a omufri omutim no mu a ompese asemwe kọ na obi enya ne ho entiase ewom yeto akase ebone so na ochehene osaje form radio for panyi akasa edensem bi ato ye mpanyufo anim asema wo kanyina ene se wo ye owofo na wawo nkwada na wonti wani hwe nkwada no ne nkwada ne na bachire wose eyade ba ko ha adwene yie pa ema nkwada daachi entimi NCP enu nti wose ade wose ye mpanyimfo ye efa saa ade ma no ho no ense womo ya awofo no omawo no omato omuma ejeje mu no mo nhwe nkwada no so omuji aketua bebre ye adwuma anya se ono apo adwuma no ye kura na dodo na so ye obi adwuma yetua ne ka enti saa nipa no mpanyimfo onye nhwehwemu eni ehunu se asemasi wona wawo nkwada numu na chese won hwe mo ne nkwada ne na bachire a eni na aban de ne nsa ato aketua ne so se de be ya sika na aban betimi de ahwe nkwada no ama we sansa wo de ohunu se enkwada na wawo mo no wuntimi enhwe wo mo anase wusika ntimi nhwe wo mo enti opese aban ejeto ne ho so na wode ne nsa to saa aketua no so se de be wode saa aketua no ebehwe ye mofra no wo se eyade a eha adwene ye pan to obesre se empanyufo entie na supem se de be ya enkwada omo ne nam ya kwan so bachire enkwada omo ye vagabond ye niema ensem fata no ano betimi abrase ewo ye memo sanse wo se senka ahofo no timi de omo husi ho no mo hwe enkwada ne pa enkasa niema ne nya de ebekoso ewo ye memo nso esanse omo nhwe nkwada ne nti ena ama nkwada no sori a no mo ne na bachire eye niema ensem fata wo de nsem yi etudwa ewo ohuma fasha omo de hye so ewo chebi na sei ena nanade ne nsem no etudwa fai
Odi akwada bi ba wiase a sane ohum aye di na se obua ho akwada no press no defense oni awon de obegyina na so wo na se ohwe no ogyina ne nanso ohwe school o ma na biane di wa che ne discipline se want to be anya sa na akwada no ugya no na se o prepare akwada na sabi obeni no akwasi apani enti esra wofo nye bibia na yede be sha ban enye bibia na yede be sha teacher enye bibia na yede be sha oyin wa wo ba no na wa bomode a pekwan a odi be pe no ye momode a se abehwe amama ni titu awo ba oso hwe no a ye bia nyam na mi obedi o abroche yanke chiwa na wo dwana kotra takrade na ban o sika na wo yidi wo no abaji no de hwe wo ba no yes I be ya na nya ma so e ka se aban so onye ne sa untu na wo chebi na unua ne nkotena takrade
Enwechi osaje form wetio for repenyi ochehene sign the to aso biemu se nanse ade ba ko a wohunu ne se wokoye nto aso suku sahodo ni mu a enuane e wose ye de ma nkwada no na akyerɛkyerɛfo no etu omani esisu ewi akofie wose ye ade ba ko bi nso eno so ha adwene yie na wo kyerɛ mu se ebi kura koso wo chebi abra akyerɛkyerɛfo bi anasa wo mo ye adwuma wo suku mu honom no munu ewie enuane e wose nke de ma nkwada sebe omato sini wo mu nipadua kwa baabi wose mmobo obesere se saa de nso mpanyufo nhwe na wo mo ye saa no ye fom emfamra kwan so
na do na bai aye school free ama aduane free aye nyema bi free the PTA na wo teacher no ana se metro no adudia ba nkwala ni no na wo wia e de ko ofia o ni paponi wo ye wia no ko fe kan ma se be nkwala aduane wo di ko na mo ni wo wia na no ko ofie na papa na dwen pa o de ba se fa nye yie o tutu nas e bi esi o che bi ya ye ni wo wia nkwala provision ye wia sabe kwada on ye deaf asute onye mumufu onuane no bi awia ozo de ko de ko makoton na se wo ni paboni a na sa me makanga na ha se my be ye pa se hwe ne teacher fo ye twa onka yi makanda bia e se ne akoso nyina se teacher ne akira wade a wa benstein unya be nyina
Enwechi na sign the to aso biemu se obesre emebunu no enubone nom ene obre bi omubo a enya ensen fata ne nyina no montwe omho emfiri ho
Samamuan, we no acho, we ache, ebi we no to be the school esuade. Ebi we edi adwuma na we no oburu huna na udi moto ekunipa. Oburu huna na ufie sika kana wia adekoto we. Huna na odi nipa ko ewodade a. Enko ye. Trauma ebeze. Trauma dono. Azie we jamani na de no. Munya sasubano. In fact, I see a young coffee, every one cromone, that's all you know. And one there's on we now on the map, but there was on school near Chiwona. Sans the Akan Galamse, Sagalamse, and go for two. And if I need to Galamse, no, Crafidia, so we deserve of the bottom. Now, where the machine can see or Bokroma as it to be chino near Manijai.
Any eye ochehene osajefo amwetio for repenyi na enuechi no ena swafo awhwe ahensie ene esum ahodo so onmunyafo Steven asamwa boaten so ede abasobosronko ekoma ochehene se wono so na afem no woye niema ahodo eboa amagana etumpon
I send the anana, the fan to two from Kra, Yoma Penny, and another dancer who followed there. Ofra him here, send a young fly in 20, Yanni and Anano, Akua, near Yano, and Nibroso, and you go near Nidia. 80, you may get see a wood yema, more Aframo Manfua, who drag ma titi, Yama, who the giant, Yamamra, Yamani, Yano, Moshamudi, na Adi, and Nidia Bakrum, or Mamu, as long as the Kakra Samba, Mijidi said, I won't be no more. Obronican the tourism, almost a baby no yakko, a real self and an show. And I want my Hiniano, I asked her to do Yamautinqua, and then Yamautinqua, Yamamonia Duma.
Any swafo was share hinsi ni esoma hodo eso Honorable Steven Asamoah Boateng na Michael Akrofine Boansemiano Edebaye. Penya woye titeneni Emma Ghana Christian College University Council Professor Adelaide Kasna say woko na homigiemu eden sembi ato aban enim wase yento aso so kusa hodo no se nkwada ne ria bonso mo doso na suapon ahodo nso woye memu omomo ya nkrankran no mo so boaje nkwada no emomo so timi besua ade emomo daache no esipi nanso oso wo hwe kwan a aban de wo mu a omoye eye yesuapon ahodo ankrankra de no kwan ode omofa so no enye kora woso obesere se wo se aban eso omumu aban eso masene se de be ya niema ne akade ahodo a ebetimi aboa ma omo nso agiro mo naso te se aban suapon ahodo no ebetimi akoso saa ama wo mo woso se aban eye ne se beboa paisan se Ghana yenwumesua no eye ade ba ko a ekura yen ena afin so ene ye fa so etete nkwada ma omunya daache pa enya ba bi panso so de omunan esi eno nti Professor Kasna ensema wo kanyina ene se ankrankra suapon no aban entwa nani enhwe omo bi
Asra aban say ombua omo aye from private universities no so onfa sika embua wom if he say bia otua vat na vat no ye yibi ma get fund ye yibi the support to education enti ye beka say edu tertiary na chere say omo beka private no omo nka ho a endie endimu enti ye pa government aban cho say onhwe chefa odebe bua private universities no se na ebe ya omo nso omo betumi atete nkwala no ban kwantumi entete nkwala ya omo free SHS eba no na afi nso aban wo cut off enti o cut off because bia Lagos was 70,000 students say hostels kura nso omo classrooms nso omo nya bi enti private for no nso bua sometimes no kura no hostels ni honti proximity nti obi ohani mamiti dodowa ana amrahia hono enti wenu ebua se ne be ya owo private university big ben na wakoho
Any Professor Adelaide Kasna wono na wo yetetenani Emma Ghana Christian University College Council na de wo ba behye na nan Professor Samuel Kwame Ofe wono nso nsem a wodi tu dwa no wo se wa bai anase obei obehye atoto niema ye se de be ya suapon no ebegina ne naso.
The university college's aspirations towards the presidential charter are now our shared mission, and we shall seek guidance and support from all as we navigate uncharted waters. We kindly request your continued guidance and insights as we forge ahead to seamlessly move the university into a new phase. To the university college community, I promise dedication and transparency. Let us forge ahead together, drawing strengths from unity. Your cooperation, as given to the previous council, will be invaluable. I express once again my heartfelt appreciation for this opportunity. With the determination and collaboration, we shall propel the Ghana Christian University College towards greater heights.
Any incoming chairperson Emma Ghana Christian University College Council Professor Samuel Kwame Ofe na Gladys Bwachi ene Boansemiano Edebaye. Ukopiemu ewo atoye mantemu a penyi abofrefre mama NPP amanyoko no ya Josephine Odum wode ato Ghana de hye nyina enim se afia bato a ye ba beto no yembu nkompon koyechi na yenkwhwe eniema hodo a MPP ni NDC aban ayama oman Ghana. Wasi de NDC fo ye ni nyina ye nada o na ye nim ne ekoto aba mo mo pe eniema pa MPP aban aye ebi ti se free SHS omo ba behwete na se ni nyina. Wasi obesre pa afia bato no e wasi ye twa ye ni kohwe ye chidi aba atwam o abakosemu se de NDC amanyokuo no aye omanyi na ye mfa so nto aba no. Wasi ye bekaye a afi 2008 omo bebu man no omo bansem do omo kekaye omo ba ye kura National Health Insurance Scheme a kofo apenso wode ba ya na ebu amanfo apomodensem omo be say ni nyina wasi free SHS nsuso ma ye ntena honom emo omo mama mese no nto obesere se afia bato no yenwe MPP ni NDC na ye nto abapa.
I'm very sure that most of us here didn't vote during the 2016 elections. Most of our elders here made a crucial decision for all of us here. Decision na bebre amote ha no ennemonya ho faso na ndre so asubio the candidate tremo in 2008 we got to this level in the history of Ghana and in our lives. The NDC lied to us. They told us so many things. They even promised us that the national health insurance we are enjoying today is going to be a one-term premium. They told us many lies. We believed.
Any penny a frefre ma Emma NPP amanyoko wa toye mantemu ya Josephine Odum wade nsem yitu dwa abra no mo ne MPP Tescon ne Fair Water Credit Technical University edi ehia na no achi penny a wo primrahye bedwafia konya ewa afia kwasiminti mama MPP amanyoko lawyer Isaac Yabo amanyako edeto adesuafo no anim se omonto abapa esan se MPP amanyoku ade ba ko omukura mu ye pa eye nwumasua mapanti so mpese omu bibia koye dia ene NPP ene wo se omoto aba ema wo mu.
The jobs that you want to see, we are not saying we will give everybody a job, but we can assure you that we will give as many people jobs and we are going to support as many people as possible to achieve their goals and aspirations as the youth of this country. So from today, take it as a personal project. Don't let somebody come to you and beg you to go and campaign. We have opened the campaign floor from today for Tesla and in TT. Anything that you hear MPP doing, everybody should come out.
Eni eye penyi a wo premier sebedwefie akonyama MPP amanyokuo no ewo efia kwasimintim lawyer Isaac Yawbo amanyako ne krakra mu no ena first vice chairman ma MPP amanyokuo watakrade Justice Akwa enso kasa kire mu se MPP ni NDC obia ba aban mu pen enti no yenhwe de obia ye na yenyina so ento aba.
But the truth of the matter is, if leaders are being selected and then you don't take part in the decision making, those few people who have the opportunity to take decision on your behalf are going to select any leader for you, and you wouldn't have anything to do about that. This election is very crucial to NPP. Crucial in the sense that we're trying to make history, something which has never happened before. Most of the time, Ghanaians try to give 8 years mandate to any political party. Now, based on our track record in the last 8 years, we are highly confident that Ghanaians have carried wine and they have carried water, and therefore they know which is heavier. NPP in the last 8 years has turned the country around.
Any a first vice chairman ma MPP amanyokuo ewo takrade Justice Akwa na pia danko Rock FM ene de ensemi ebai. Africa Finance Corporation, Afrexim Bank, Trade and Development Bank Group, ene empenyufo ahodo ye kuo ni nyina komo ho aboma ma sesei omati eku omato omudin se African Multilateral Financial Institution AMFI na dwuma omo ba bediniye ebibi man sikasem ho hawa ya yenya ene kwan ya yebetimi afaso aso ano no ena omo eba bedie se de be yebetimi aboa ama yenso ya pema konkan ne sikasem agina yie sesi aye kasei omakeka omo ho abom ama sika $62 billion omo de aba se edwadi a yedi wa bibi mamu a aye de kabre yen emfanfa so mani nyina no omo de ba behwe ho nsem se de be ya eniema ebetimi agina na bro omo dan sa ekuo ye de ye amfi no edino ena chairperson Emma no a wasanso ye president Emma Afrexim Bank Professor Benedict Orama edekasa ye no chire mu se wobesre pa se bibiman se ye ko IMF ensem akwa besia kwan ya ye omo de ye fa so no entisa abrofo no omukọ ho no mukọje besia no asa bibifo de ye kwa na niema chenchene ye de ahye ye kon na omusisi ye wo so obesere se eduru ho no mu a yenkasem ne yenhwe sense saye bi ebeba ho no.
African countries are members of the IMF, so they must go and get their rights from the IMF. The only problem we have that when they go, they must make sure that the way they treat them is the same way they treat a European country when they go to ask, like Greece, the way they treat Asian countries. They should also demand a change in the quota. You cannot have people that control 17% of the population of the world with 5% of the quota of an institution that is supposed to bring stability to the macroeconomics.
Enwechi was signed the twice ubiemu say eniema African Union for betimi aye edi aboa African Multilateral Financial Institution a omatie e was say eye niema edida na akwemu ebetimi aboa na ekuo yi agina ne naso ache yentie ne nsem a okan.
The alliance is coming together. The coming together of African Multilateral Financial Institutions set up a treaty amongst African states and also set up a response to the inadequacies of the global financial architecture in addressing the unique needs of the continent. The alliance was launched in collaboration with the African Union Commission by African heads of state on the margins of the 37th ordinary session of the Assembly of the Heads of State and Government of the African Union on the 17th of February 2024.
Any a year president Emma Afrexim Bank Professor Benedict Orama our chairperson Emma African Multilateral Financial Institutions and Ekasayina Elizabeth Ejin and a Densemi Ebaye. Pentecost asafono edi dwumadie sonkon ahyehye so ewo agbogbuloshi na sa dwumadie yi eyekwan omofa so aboa yenkoda a omune nam kwan so bachire omuni obi ekom ede womo enunti omaye emua sonkon apenuane amankwada niema ne akade ahodo nso a ebetimi aboa mo masetena mu nsema koyie ni nyina no eyade omode akwakoye enkwada no adom we nanam so ama Accra Mayor Onumunyanfo Elizabeth na Tawia Saki akwakopie honom no ochire mu se de Pentecost asafona ye ne de obo ma baso papa wo hwe nkran hanum se ya ne titiri ni agbogbuleshi ho na omko ye na enkwada ne na bachire pa ekom ede wo mu nye biniye wo se niema bi sei ene wo so obia ye wo ye memu isan se nye bibia na aban ko abetimi aye a wo de abaso bosronko akwama Pentecost asafono
nya wo ma ye practical aspect of Christianity. In the Bible, no Akan, may on behalf of the president and on behalf of the regional minister stand here to appreciate the Church of Pentecost. Because I'm afraid so far now we state to Kwansu and I want to encourage them that this shouldn't be the first and ever time. If monthly they will come, we will be pleased with it. Say Yanso Mofremu, Sena Mimi who's a seer, say Ayan Crampo. And they say it will affect the nation and affect the economy and affect everything that we do. They are not only feeding the body, but they are feeding the spiritual aspect also of the little ones.
Any eye and crime mayor Onumunyanfo Elizabeth na Tawia Saki no kasewie ye no. Yenyanentie say Director General Emma Religious Affairs in Ghana Benjamin Kumi Wood editor just say UNICEF for report bi omokoye ye efa ye mmofro mo ne nam kwan so ekom ede wo mo no na ekire se nkwada no omodo so pa a emua mo munyini no krampo entimi nyina yi we nyina na gina so ma Pentecost asafo no fato omho so se omode dwumadie yi ebehhehye so ede abo ankwada no na Apostle Kenneth ye ne kasaye wo kasa no wo chemu se nya nnuane ne nko anase moa ne nko an emom nso omone nkwada no akasa afa se de be yom benya wodo ede amanyame a ebeboa mo omodaache etimi akoyi.
This is initiative of the church to feed the children at Agbogbroshi. The vision is to sustain that effort and to be of a blessing to the children, because UNICEF have indicated that so many children starve in our world today, and so this is our way of showing the love of God and reaching children who are in need of such support. But that also they will appreciate the gospel of Christ. That is not just a theoretical concept, but practically the love of God is the reality in the life of all who accept. God became man in the form of Christ to show us his love. So when we preach the gospel of Christ, we ought to also demonstrate it practically for the children and all to appreciate. So this is the gospel in practice, the gospel in reality.
Any eye Apostle Kenneth wononso ye panyi ba kwa wada Pentecost asafo no ewo ye mayimu na Isabella Danso ene bo ansem no edibaye. Aha ni ebegina de kase ebo ni nyina esi abana ba yi enya no me na meje bra me som wasedan koma William gain to Gladys Boache Isabella Danso Henry Akwesi Menka ena Elizabeth Ejin omune so mi mu aye de kase ebo yi ebaye semufo eye nana ya okese de cardinal one maame biama kwafo yadamu ase ama mu nyina mu eniti
FM and rip off the knob.